Hey guys, welcome back to another pick a card reading. I have taken a little bit of a break, only about a week. Yeah, I am sorry about that. I just had some technical difficulties and also a lot of work piling up, so yeah. But I am back. I feel very refreshed and ready to get you guys more videos, more readings up. For the summertime. Today's pick a card reading is on what energy you're being blessed with by the universe. I think it has to do with the timing of the solstice in summer. There's a lot of just really beautiful, fresh energy coming in for everyone. So in these piles, I'm going to be looking more specifically at how this will be affecting you and just what kind of energies you're being blessed with at this time. As usual, we have 4 piles, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Feel free to pause this video for a moment if you need some time to meditate on which of these piles or crystals you feel the most drawn to. And then once you've decided, you can fast forward to the timestamp in the description box below. As always, thanks so much for watching, and without further ado, we will get started with pile 1. Hey, pile 1, for all of you who chose the red calcite, this is your reading. Let's see what energies the universe is blessing you with right now. Ooh, we have spells, alchemy, and arrow focus. This is an interesting combo. They both support each other, actually. When I think of spells, what comes to mind is creation, bringing in something new, manifestation as well. And then arrow is kind of putting that energy into action, and it's very future focused. Honestly, I think of Sagittarius and the symbolism of the arrow and the centaur, how it kind of represents shooting an arrow into the future, chasing a dream or a vision. So I feel like that is kind of the energy that you guys are blessed with right now. Now would be a very good time for you guys to take action on something, to begin something new, or even to take action or start something that you have been putting off for a while, things that you have maybe ignored or not been interested in. With these cards, there's sort of a revitalization of your energy, of motivation, inspiration, where you can take this and fly with it. You can basically use this energy to accomplish anything you want. So it would be a really good time for you guys to do something that you have been putting off, or that you just for the longest time didn't feel inspired to do, especially if it's a goal or some kind of ambition of yours. It's really cool though too with the arrow, because there's that sort of clarity, because you need to aim. It's very precise. You guys are having your mind set on, or you guys are going to have your mind set on some kind of target or area that you want to focus on in your life. The spells card is really supporting that. It's just crazy. Both of these cards work so well together. They have that kind of magic of actualizing something. With spells, you can bring things to life. You can turn things into reality, right? And same thing with the arrow. So this is a golden combo. I just really sense that you guys have some kind of motivation, some strong passion or inspiration that is sort of brewing in your life. You are like conjuring up that energy and putting it into action, which is so good to see. And there's something really direct as well about this blessing, very fast paced with the arrow. This is the kind of energy that you guys need to get things done, to get on track, that will carry you into the future. Maybe you guys have sort of been in a lull period for a while. The kind of imagery I get is when a lot of planets are in retrograde, and that would be sort of like the opposite time for reflection, inner work. But this is the type of thing where you have a green light to go ahead. There's nothing holding you back right now with this energy. Nothing to get you distracted or any kind of mental clutter. It's just about what lights you up and then going after it. So there's sort of that kind of Mars fire in these cards, and that kind of energy is really surfacing in your guys' life. A lot of motivation and passion for something is going to take precedence and more importance. You're going to spend more time on this. And again, this type of energy is really fast paced, so you're going to run with it. Let's get you guys some more cards. What energy is pile 1 being blessed with? Okay, so we have new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. And don't let your past hold you back, South Node. And then at the bottom we have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Yes. Okay, so it's actually interesting that we have the new moon in Libra. This could end up being that you guys meet someone and then things move really fast. So this could be just the kind of energy you need if you guys are gonna kickstart a relationship. And this could have to do with work as well. There's just something that really is going to give you a green light to go ahead. This could also be like a promotion. Something that gives you that energy to not look back, you know? Like not care about things that you've done in your past. This is a fresh blank slate. The best way I can kind of visualize this or explain this this group is sort of like a graph where it just goes up and then exponentially monopolizes. I mean, depending on when you're watching this, I know Jupiter's in Aries right now, and there's just a lot of placements that, at least for the summertime, harmonize well with this kind of fire. It's also kind of cool. You guys might be like making something. Again, I think it's some kind of like project or goal that you've been putting on the back burner for a while that you might suddenly feel called to relook at or re-examine, right? And then go ahead with it. So for instance, if you guys have wanted to start learning a new language for a long time, but you never really just had that motivation to sit down and just follow through with that kind of work or studying, this is the type of energy that you need to just kickstart that, you know, like kickstart a hobby, a business. If you guys have been thinking about joining the gym or going out more often, even, this type of energy is really supporting that. Any kind of action, initiation, and you're going to feel very inspired to go forward with something, again, because this is so future focused and oriented. This is you guys putting some kind of magic or spell into fruition. So this is heavily tied to manifestation and something becoming materialized. So it's no longer an idea. This is actually something that you guys are taking action on. So there's this kind of feel with this pile that there's no going back. Once you guys start this, you are going forward with it all the way. And it's also just super exciting. I think whatever, you know, this energy is lighting up in your life, or whatever it is that you guys are choosing to take action on or pursue. This will bring you a lot of excitement and also like take your mind off of other stuff, you know, other stuff that might have given you an anxiety or things that you regret not doing. Whatever this is has a consuming, all-encompassing feel to it. And that's why I think that the universe is blessing you with this energy so you can really get things done. This is the time to do that, or start something new and move forward with it. Okay, let's pull you guys some tarot. What energy is the universe supporting? Yeah, okay. The Eight of Wands. Guys, this is literally like the fastest card, or one of the fastest cards in the deck. We also have the Moon, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the Moon deals with manifestation, the cycles. It's very much actually connected to the spells alchemy card, because when you're dealing with magic and manifesting, or, you know, setting intentions, goals, right? There's these cycles, these kind of time loops that you need to work within. So maybe you guys are going to be working more with the cycles of the Moon in your projects, or in taking action, right? We also have Strength and the Princess of Cups. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm not surprised that we have Strength. Again, this energy just really reminds me of you guys just shooting that arrow off in some kind of direction with some kind of project or goal in mind. And you guys, this doesn't even have to be something that's very well thought out or detailed, like a plan, but whatever this is, because it lights you up and because you just somehow magically have the energy and the inspiration to do it, there isn't really anything holding you back. So it doesn't really matter, you know, what else or if anything would get in the way of this. I don't think anything could. And then we also have the Princess of Cups. Yeah, this kind of also reminds me of the Magic Spells card. She's kind of shaping a spell or some kind of goal that she could be manifesting here. This is kind of, you know, like your project or just some kind of passion. The Princess of Cups, that's what I think this card symbolizes in the context of your reading. You guys having the strength to carry something with motivation and inspiration, just having that drive. So again, the energy here is all about action and inspiration, a lot of fire. And again, with the Strength card, just having that stamina and perseverance, especially physical energy to just go for something and to see it through, especially if this is something that you guys think is challenging or that you just haven't wanted to deal with, right? This kind of energy just really supports you guys doing something that you otherwise wouldn't be interested in or have the energy to do, especially if this has to do with learning something or, I don't know, making something, just, or starting something that you have had trouble with in the past, right? Okay, let's see if we can get you guys a few more cards. What type of energy is the universe blessing you with? Okay, so we have Heaven. Okay, so idealism. You guys are kind of, yeah, you're given some kind of divine inspiration or intervention. Oh, okay. So we also have Rings of Time, Dream a Little, and Riding the Cosmic Wave. Yeah, this is exactly your guys' vibe right now. Riding this wave of energy. It's kind of just like a burst of energy. I don't know how else to describe it. You know how when you drink coffee or you're just stimulated, right? And you suddenly feel like you can just sit down and write an essay or read a book or just do something and get it done with. That is exactly this energy. And it supports you guys in any projects that sort of mirror those examples, if that makes sense. So yeah. Okay, let's see if there's any other things that I can get from this. Ooh, okay, so we have Aquarius, North Node, and 5th house. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so Aquarius, yeah, you guys are kind of working with magic. There are some things that are lining up for you in terms of timing. You know, with the Rings of Time card, that is allowing you guys to dream big and to go big with something, right? That you can go ahead with. In the 5th house, this is the house of creativity, also romance. This could be some kind of romantic adventure for a few of you guys. But yeah, the 5th house, it deals with creativity, hobbies. It's a really fun and exciting house. So I think, you know, whatever you guys are going to choose to use this energy for, you will feel very excited about. And it will be fun for you, even if it's not something that you have usually viewed in that way. Like if it's something that you have usually thought of as challenging or, you know, put off doing, you're just gonna have that energy and creative inspiration to just go for it. And that is what the energy you're being blessed with is. So I will leave this reading here for now. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was helpful. If you did like it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later. Hey Pile 2, welcome to your reading for all of you who chose the Celestite. Let's see what kind of energy the universe is blessing you with. Oh, okay, so we have I Ching, change, and wishbone, affirmation. All right. I just want to say sorry. Side note, sorry if you can hear those sounds. Yeah. So anyways, this energy is really supporting change, transformational change. There's something actually kind of nostalgic as well that I'm picking up on. I don't know if you guys have been revisiting certain places or catching up with people from your childhood. You could be going home or connecting back with your family. You guys are working with time in a way, like I'm seeing someone holding a book, probably this book, and time traveling, right? So you could be going back into your past and sort of re-examining some stuff. But it feels like you guys, you're not going backwards by immersing yourself in your past or revisiting it, thinking about it, or sitting in it, you know? It's reminding you of who you used to be and how you have changed since, if that makes sense. And it's, if anything, it's kind of affirming the path that you need to take or that you have taken since then. That's what I see with the Wishbone card. But there is a message for you guys to not feel like it's a bad thing to revisit your past, okay? It should be a safe space. You guys should feel like you can examine it and also, you know, feel all the emotions that you need to feel, okay? You need to release certain things, okay? Or you need to allow yourself to make peace with certain things so that you can move forward. But I don't feel like it should be work for you guys. If anything, this should feel like emotional catharsis. I think you probably do have some work to do with healing, I don't know, emotional trauma, perhaps from your childhood or from past relationships or even your family, right? There's just something about you guys needing to heal the past so you can move forward with something. And it's not that you guys are stuck or that there's only one way forward or backward. No, this isn't a linear thing. It's that you guys have transformed so much from who you used to be that the energy that you're being blessed with at this time is allowing you guys to see things in a new way. And it's offering you guys the chance of finding peace with past ghosts. I also hear the word visitation, like you guys might be visiting past places or places that you used to go. Or you could be being visited by certain ghosts, memories, people that bring up your past, okay? And I don't want this to sound kind of like repetitive or annoying, because I know usually with tarot readings, whenever people bring up the past or like, oh, someone returning from your past, there is sort of that stigma or, you know, feeling like, oh no, haven't I evolved since then, right? But look at it this way. Through delving into who you used to be, examining it, reflecting on it, and then eventually finding peace in that, you are forgiving yourself, okay? The energy that you're being blessed with is really encouraging forgiveness and peace. And I think also you guys are deeply connecting with your spirituality as well. There might be certain spirits that are trying to reach out to you, especially ancestors or guides even, who are trying to point you in certain directions to re-examine certain things. Sort of what I just saw was someone walking through a museum, right? So think of it that way. Like the energy that this is supporting is you guys re-examining certain memories or places, your own history, right? In that kind of way that's more detached, right? Where you can look at a painting or you can look at something as if it were in a museum and appreciate it and even find beauty and peace in it. That is so important for you guys spiritually, for your spiritual health right now, is to reflect on certain things, because they'll help you remember who you are, and not who you used to be or not who you are now, but everything that is you. Your past, your present, your future. See this wishbone as kind of this future card, and your past affirming your future, your present, and how everything happens for a reason. Life's too short for regrets, guys. So if you do have any old ghosts or demons that you still haven't really dealt with, this type of energy that you're being blessed with will really give you that patience and, you know, peaceful state of mind where you can look at things more objectively and see yourself from that detached lens that allows you to form a clear state of mind. Honestly, forgiveness. I don't know why, but that is coming through really strongly. Like you guys need to forgive your past self or even forgive other people, or just that you need that kind of energy of peace. So again, like, reflection is necessary here. And yeah, like nostalgia, you guys feeling allowed to examine your past and appreciate it. So far, this pile is actually pretty deep. Let's get you guys some more cards. Let's see. What energy? Oh, shoot. Okay. What energy are you being blessed with? Okay, we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse, gorgeous. And then we have a new start is coming, new moon, and show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, okay. Very spiritual. You guys are opening up to new possibilities of identity, maybe how you identify with yourself, you know, because this has nothing to do with the external world necessarily. This is a really internal, reflective state that this energy is pushing you towards, right? And this has so much to do with growth and change, right? Like long-term transformative change when we have the I Ching card. And more specifically, like how you have changed from who you used to be, and then kind of making that connection to where you are now, your present self, and then seeing that there's a need for you guys to see that where you're at right now is exactly where you need to be, and that everything is supporting you. Everything has happened for a reason. You are on a divine path. You guys are meant to find this kind of peace through reflection and forgiveness, okay? Let's see if we can pull you guys some tarot cards. What energy are you being blessed with? Okay, King of Wands. That is interesting. We have Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, okay. All right. So we have both the King and the Queen of Wands. This is kind of like momentous, magnanimous energy that is really empowering, and I think that's what this is you guys are kind of in a state where you're meant to find this kind of self-affirming energy. That's exactly what you need right now. And I love that we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the triangle, the past, present, and future, the Holy Trinity. Yeah, this is about integration for you guys, I think, at the core, because you need to integrate certain things from your past, you know, not like you're bringing your past into your present or your future, but integrating that wisdom of who you used to be and that growth factor, right? And knowing that it doesn't define you, like that you guys are so much more. You are complex beings, and this is going to allow you guys to maybe not limit yourselves as much in your future and be more forgiving with yourselves, to allow you guys to breathe, to express yourselves in your fullest vibrancy and light, so you can achieve your purpose here on this earth, okay? That's what this is about, is so that you guys can move forward, right, with a clean slate and feel more connected to who you really are and to your inner peace and wisdom, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles, this is that kind of growth that we're talking about. You guys have kind of reached a pinnacle of, or sorry, the pinnacle of growth from where you're at. And so, as I've said, because you guys have come so far in like the last 10, I don't know, I hear 10, but it could be any number of years, right? There is some kind of timeline though of how far you've come since a specific point, and you are being reminded of that right now. So you could be having nostalgic memories from who you used to be or where you were at from that moment of time. Really embrace that, like explore it and see what you can learn. How do you view it then versus how you view it now? You know, certain things that you used to be interested in or that used to be important to you, you know? These are the kind of fundamental themes that, you know, of the I Ching card that you guys are being confronted with this energy that you're being blessed with, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles card, as I said, this card is that card of completion, success, achievement. This is also, you guys can really like fully appreciate your successes, okay? Because just knowing how much you've grown can help you appreciate that the you of now, who you are now, can accomplish things that your past self didn't think was possible or wasn't capable of yet. So the last thing I'm going to do is roll the astro dice just to see if there's any last things that want to come through on this. Oh, okay. So we have 11th house, Aries, and Mercury. Yeah, you guys you're getting cued in on the spiritual plane right now. You're receiving a lot of messages. Some of you guys might be getting deja vu again. Like, this has to do so much with revisiting who you used to be and self-reflection, right? And it makes perfect sense that we have the Aries, because Aries is that sign about self. Aries is the first sign, so it deals with who we are. Aries is kind of like the child, right? It represents that stage of who we were in our essence, in innocence, right? So yeah, this is just reaffirming who you guys are and, of course, your future. The 11th house is the house of aspirations, dreams, friendships, and yeah, just big dreams. Very futuristic. So just, again, remember that delving into your past, being nostalgic, self-reflection is only helping to reaffirm where you're at and where you need to go. So yeah, I will leave this reading here for now. I hope it was helpful. If you liked it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later. Hey Pile 3, welcome to your reading for all of you who chose this Lemurian seed crystal. Let's get into your cards and see what energy you're being blessed with. Okay, we have tea leaves, foresight, and dreams. It says incubation. Okay. So actually the first thing that comes to mind when I see these cards is meanings, like finding meanings. We look for signs in tea leaves as a divination practice, and then same thing in dreams, to find things that we are usually ignoring in our waking or conscious life. So the energy that you guys are being blessed with is really supporting you guys finding meanings and interpreting signs in your life right now. You could be getting a lot of downloads like your intuition could be on overdrive right now. You could be getting, a lot of different signs in your everyday life. For some reason, you guys are being called to interpret underlying themes or like synchronicities that are unfolding in your life. This type of energy is really supporting any kind of deep inner work and you guys discovering new things about yourself, experimenting, kind of a go with the flow energy because sorry, I can't speak. These cards deal with signs and synchronicities. So that's the kind of blessings that this energy is going to bestow upon you, is being able to interpret things that maybe didn't make sense to you before or that didn't have any meaning. So there's kind of like some of you guys might be going through a spiritual awakening currently because there's certain things that you just couldn't fathom or that didn't make sense to you before that soon will. That soon will definitely have meaning or that you'll be able to make sense of going forward. Let's pull you guys some cards. What type of energy is pile 3 being blessed with? Okay, so we have full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. And wow, you're very close to achieving your goal and the energy is gaining momentum. Okay. So you guys are kind of at a transitionary phase. Or sorry, you're in a transitionary phase where you haven't quite like closed something out, but you're not like beginning anything new either. But you're very close here to achieving your goal. So yeah, this kind of energy. Let me get one more. Let's see. This. What do you need to release? Waning moon. So you guys are reaching a completion point. You're being asked to make sense of things in your life. Maybe you have for a while been a bit disorganized in your intentions or, with your goals and kind of had multiple things going at once or not really had a clear plan of where you wanted to take them or what was the underlying motivation for what you were doing or for what you wanted to do. I don't know what it is specifically about this pile. There is something sort of unclear though about specifically what you guys have been doing. But whatever it is, it's kind of reaching this point of you guys needing to take a step back from it, okay? And maybe look at why it is that you're doing what you're doing. And whether like it's in alignment with who you are, how you identify with yourself, and whether this is something, whether what you have been doing or the type of version of yourself that you've been living out for the last few years is something that you might need to let go of or that could be, released. There's just this feeling, I think, with you guys of needing to sort of simplify things down to their essence, like distilling something in order to get to the core or the root of a solution. Something that would be really good for you guys is to kind of sit with yourself and maybe spend some time alone, especially out in nature where you can focus on nothing else than just sitting and being present. I think that would be a really good activity for you guys to sort of like connect with your intuition, but also think about things in a more theoretical or even like detached way. I also think that this energy that you're being blessed with would be really good for creativity and you guys coming up with new ideas, formulating new patterns or habits as well. Let's keep going and see what the tarot has to say. What energy is pile 3 being blessed with? Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, the Moon, and Strength. Okay, so yeah, the the swords are telling me that there's a lot of clutter, okay? Or just things that you need to tidy up. And I know you guys are so close to achieving something in your life, like some kind of goal, or you're closing out something that you've been doing for a while, right? It's almost it's time for you guys to re-examine other areas of your life, or because something is on its way out, there's room for something else, and for you guys to again simplify or kind of clear certain things out of the way for you guys to move forward, right? And this moon is is exactly what this energy is supporting. You guys spending more alone time, sitting with yourself, connecting with your intuition and the downloads that you're receiving. And then with the Strength card, sort of sticking to that, okay? Yeah, because the Strength card is about perseverance, commitment, kind of sticking to something and taking action on it as well. So this could be like a new lifestyle that you guys are trying to integrate, or that you are dreaming up, right? Because there's definitely a huge message here about your dreams, foresight, putting the pieces together and kind of reading what makes the most sense for you and your kind of life, and how you would integrate all of these pieces as well. I think there is something new, though, that will be coming into your life pretty soon. And maybe that's what this energy is supporting. It's supporting you guys sort of getting your ducks in a row, but really preparing you for what's to come, especially spiritually and emotionally. I could really see that because of this foresight card, right? And then also we have the what do you need to release card too. So both of those in conjunction kind of suggest that there's something that's waiting to come into your life that you might need foresight or preparation for. Okay, let's get you guys a few more cards. What does this energy support? What kind of energy is pile 3 being blessed with? Okay. We have Across the Waters. She is the moon. Ooh, another moon card, guys. Shakti and Becoming. Gorgeous. Yeah, Shakti is goddess energy, very like connected to the Kundalini and like the sacral chakra. And then the moon is again intuition, you guys being encouraged to connect more with that, with your feminine receptive energies, to interpret signs and messages about what's coming into your life, right? And again, kind of like preparing you for that, because it might be something that's unexpected. We also have Across the Waters. Yeah, so like connecting between the worlds, you guys being able to bridge that gap between your dreams, your waking life, your intuition, and what you need to do with that, right? That's what I see with this card. It's kind of bridging together those two dimensions, the etheric with the physical. So this is such a good time for you guys to channel in new information, and also to get rid of old clutter or thought patterns, right? Because this becoming card is promising that you're on the right track, or that you will be on the right track for that next step for your future self to become more empowered and, what's the word? Fully integrated. Yeah. So I think the main message here is just that this energy is really supporting you guys integrating your spirituality and strengthening your intuition, because that will play more of an important role in what's coming into your life and where you guys are on track towards. So yeah, I will leave this pile here for now. I hope it was helpful. If you liked it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day. You should be excited. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey, pile 4, welcome to your reading. For all of you who chose the gold Sheen Obsidian, hope I can get it right so you guys can see that. That's a very strong gold color. Okay, so let's see what type of energy you guys are being blessed with right now. We have Oracle, Wisdom, and Lots, Chance. Cool, okay. Okay, so the first instinct that I got, or rather like the first message that I just got, was that you guys should have faith, even if it's blind faith in something. There is this type of energy is encouraging you guys to release doubt and fear that you have surrounding a certain outcome or getting something the way you want it. You know, I think you guys are the type of people, if you chose this pile, you might be the type of person who definitely overthinks things and sometimes lets that get the better of you. You guys could be perfectionists in the way that you seek out a specific type of outcome or image of something when you create it, right? Which is totally fine. Like, we all have a bit of perfectionist in us, right? But you guys like to know what to expect. That's what I'm trying to say. And think of this oracle card, this wisdom card, as you guys being asked to go into this temple with a blindfold, or go into some kind of situation in your life blindfolded and not aware of really, you know, what's around you, but just focus on having trust and faith that you'll be able to make it out. You'll be able to make it out with the answers that you need, or with an outcome that you want, and it won't be the end of the world. I also think that the universe wants you to say yes to something. When I saw this card, this yes is jumping out to me, okay? This might also be if you have a specific question about something, or if you're unsure about whether you should take a risk or take a certain action. This is a confirmation that yes, you totally should, right? But I think also the universe, or rather this energy that you're being blessed with, is supporting any kind of actions that you take right now which rely on faith and blind faith, you know, or anything that might seem a bit risky, or where you're not guaranteed a certain outcome, okay? You have some luck, pile 4, that is really coming to your rescue, which is a part of this energy that you're being blessed with. You guys are definitely going to have luck in situations where you might be doubtful or fearful that things won't work out, okay? But yeah, you have a lot of good karma though, actually, if you chose this pile. But it might be coming to you in situations that seem scary, or where you might be a bit worried that things won't go specifically to plan. Okay, let's see if we can get you guys some advice. What type of energy is this that pile 4 is being blessed with? Ooh, okay, got a few. So we have adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon, don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo, yes, this is a big message for you guys, and waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Hey, actually I think most of the piles, or maybe like, yeah, at least 2 other piles got this card as well. So there's just some strong energy that the universe is sending out, that's reaching a climax, I think. A lot of people are experiencing endings or being asked to release certain things. With you guys, you're being asked to trust in the universe and trust that things will work out, but also to not try to get a specific outcome, you know, even if you do really want something so badly, right, to turn out a certain way. Just remember that however things turn out for you in this specific scenario, because I do think that this is probably something specific that you guys might be worried about or have questions over. But again, just remember that things will turn out the way that they're supposed to, okay? Regardless of if it's specifically how you want it or not, it will still be just as meaningful. But also, again, like going back to this, yes, there is just something that the universe wants you to say yes to. So this could also be like if you have turned down or put off doing something, if you know what I mean. This could be your message to just do it and to let go of any fear of whether it will work out or not. So this energy, it really does support, as I said, faith, but also you guys kind of experimenting, going with the flow. Don't box yourself in, don't limit yourself, because again, you would be just limiting the chances and opportunities that are available to you at this time. And I feel like there will be quite a few for you guys. You have a lot of luck and good karma, as I said. So just be sure not to limit that, okay? And as for this adjustments are required card, I have a feeling like that is getting at just certain adjustments of, as I said, the way that you might be looking at this situation. If you are looking at it from a place of wanting it to be a certain way or wanting to force something, again, like with this full moon in Leo card, this is about letting go of that, letting go of pride. Also stubbornness as well. Leo is a very fixed energy, and as I said, what's good about this blessing that's coming in, it's encouraging you guys to go more with the flow, to experiment, see where you end up, to say yes to something that you otherwise wouldn't say yes to, and to just see where it takes you, okay? All right, let's get you guys some more cards. That was quick. All right, we have the bride offers herself, woman of light, and what is this? The swan, yes. That's beautiful, guys. The swan, this is exactly that energy of going with the flow. Swan is very graceful, such a light energy. So again, don't be tied down by any kind of heavy emotions like fear, like worry, perfection. That's a big one for you guys. This card, the bride offers herself. Some kind of opportunity is offering itself to you guys. I think it's an opportunity of expansion. It has to do with the higher mind. I think you guys, yeah, there's just something really refreshing about this energy that's coming in, that's blessing you guys. And I think it's encouraging you guys to learn something new, to try something new. Even if it doesn't work out, at least you will have explored that path and gotten more wise because of it, okay? Saying yes to something, or, you know, trying out something new, you never lose wisdom from it. You always gain, okay? And I think, again, because you guys are being blessed with luck as well, don't worry, because even if this doesn't work out exactly how you expect it to, it will still be something that's very like rewarding and fulfilling for you as well. And the woman of light, this is an opportunity, or rather this energy is promoting opportunities of higher learning, expansion, ascension, even spiritual advancement. But that only happens if you guys go with the flow and allow yourself to let go of overthinking and worry. Okay, let's get you guys some tarot. What energy is this? Yes, the Fool, the Four of Cups. Guys, okay, the Fool is exactly this type of energy. It's encouraging you guys to take a leap of faith, to say yes to something. The Fool, think of it as that yes energy, but it's also usually very lucky though too, because when the Fool does take that risk, he usually has very good intentions and, again, good karma. So he usually gets lucky. So just remember that when you guys, if you do end up going with taking more risks or experimenting, the universe will catch you. And if it doesn't work out the exact way that you want, you will still learn something. You'll still grow and be wiser for it. I do think that this has something to do with you guys learning, though, or trying something new. Those are the main things that are coming through about what this energy is bringing in for you, or encouraging you to do. We have the Princess of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Yes. Talk about just, like, going for it. I think you guys are being asked to dive in head first into a new hobby or a new goal. It might not even be a goal at first, though. It could just be something that you want to try or that you're curious about for the hell of it. But yeah, the Four of Cups, this is about you guys fundamentally being encouraged to just not think about things. Because the Four of Cups, this is kind of the ultimate, or one of those cards of being too caught up in your thoughts, right? And not really seeing what's in front of you, these cups in front of you, because you're too focused on the one cup that you don't have, or, you know, the one thing that you should have, right? Which is stopping this woman from, you know, actually living and actually, you know, seeing what's in front of her. So it's cool that we go from the Four of Cups to the Fool, which is the opposite. The Fool is like, let's go for it. The Fool is a trailblazer, risk taker. It's very exciting to see, though, for you guys, because I think that type of energy, this energy in general, is encouraging you to be a different person for a time, and to get out of your comfort zone, to try something new, possibly learn something, and to just have fun with it. I think this pile is pretty fun. Also, going back to that initial message of faith, blind faith, and just trust, right? Those are so important for these kinds of opportunities and luck to enter your life. So just also keep that in mind, that by trusting that things will work out regardless, you know, and that you are lucky, that you'll get the outcome that you want, even if it isn't quite what you expect. So yeah, I will leave this pile here for now. These are the main things I'm seeing. I hope it was helpful. If you guys liked it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later.